Greetings from National Academy of Medical Sciences, India. Focusing on NAMS Vision 2030, NAMS is pleased to share some of the important activities like NAMS National, International Fellowship and Membership, Member After Day and Beam NAMS, NAMS Task Forces, AIMS NAMS Navigate Medico CME, CME activities, publication of annals, newsletter, networking with professionals, public orations, Young Scientist Fellowship, Scientist Exchange Program, scientific visit of Emeritus Professor and many more activities. All application forms for fellowship, membership, associate fellowship, and member after day NB have been made online and objective criteria from the year 2022. NAMS has also started a new online AIMS NAMS Navigate CME and Navigate Medico CME program to assist in the development of competencies among PG students and share multimedia learning resource materials as e-library. NAMS has also started 21 task forces to address medical issues of national importance. Under publication activities, NAMS has its own annal as Annal of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. In addition, NAMS also publishes its quarterly NAMS newsletter. For more details of NAMS activities, please visit our NAMS website www.nams-india.in or scan QR codes with the camera app.
Who saw the distant future and achieved the impossible. Dr. M.S. Ramaiah has become a brand name of the century, recognized for the contribution he made in the field of education and health. He was simply a legend, even while he was alive, for his extraordinary, unique achievements. Karma Yogi, Dr. Mattikere Sampangappa Ramaiah, was born on 20th of April 1922 in Madhugiri, the only son of Shri Sampangappa and Srimati Narasamma. He completed his primary education in the government school of Mattikere village, which was then on the outskirts of Bangalore city. Dr. M.S. Ramaiah began his career at Indian Testing Laboratories at Malleshwaram, Bangalore. He then moved on to the Mysore Railway narrow gauge section as a fireman on a daily wage basis. At the age of 17, his father called him back to the family brick manufacturing. He ventured into the job of
Hello, we have found one welcome Sheraton Grand card. If anybody
gates for Dr. M.S. Ramaiah to put his hands on still bigger projects. This resulted in taking up construction of some of the major projects in Karnataka in 1952. He got the contract work to execute the canals measuring around 150 kilometers of Ghataprabha project in Belgaum district. Being a multifaceted personality and vision, Dr. M.S. Ramaiah developed a deep interest in journalism. In 1956, Dr. M.S. Ramaiah took over Tainadu, a local newspaper which he enriched with ample resources and passion. In 1963, he launched a monthly called Kailasa and a weekly called Gokula, which saw 8 years of growing appreciation in the Kannada literary world. In 1959, Dr. M.S. Ramaiah further took up the contract to construct Talakalale Dam, Linganamakki Dam project work in Shivamogga district and the Dharma project work in Uttara Kannada district and completed them successfully. Dr. M.S. Ramaiah believed education is the most powerful tool to change the world, and this empowered him to set up educational institutions. Gokula Education Foundation, GEF, was established in 1962 to serve society in the fields of education and health. The Honorable Chief Minister of Karnataka, Sri S. Nijalingappa, invited Dr. M.S. Ramaiah and advised him to open an engineering college, which he gladly accepted. Consequently, M.S. Ramaiah College of Engineering, now known as the Ramaiah Institute of Technology, and M.S. Ramaiah High School was also started in 1962. Dr. M.S. Ramaiah's vision found its expression in more and more institutions of higher learning established in the years. In the year 1963-64, Dr. M.S. Ramaiah, in search of business ventures, stepped out of Karnataka and landed in Bihar to take up the Gandak project on the Indo-Nepal border of Bihar. It was a mega irrigation project which he successfully carried out. The humble beginning of his career and the difficult days he underwent in his youth always filled him with the compassion and kindness to help the poor. He wished to keep a portion of earnings for
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings and a very warm welcome to all of you for the 63rd Convocation of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, India at Ramaiah Medical College. We request all the invitees, guests, NAMS fellows, members and associate fellows to kindly be seated. The academic procession is likely to start a few minutes from now. Kindly put your mobile phones into silent mode. Please do not leave your seats to take photographs during the convocation program. All the necessary arrangements have been made for a professional videographer and photographer to capture this momentous occasion. Your cooperation to enhance the dignity of this solemn occasion is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Kindly put your mobile phones into silent mode and please do not leave your seats to take photographs. The academic procession of dignitaries will arrive shortly. We request all of you to please rise and keep standing till the distinguished dignitaries occupy their seats on the stage. We request all of you to please rise and keep standing till the distinguished dignitaries occupy their seats on the stage. Respected invitees, guests, NAMS fellows, members, and associate fellows, the distinguished dignitaries are now entering the auditorium. The esteemed dignitaries entering the auditorium are as follows: Secretary NAMS, Dr. Umesh Kapil; Chief Guest, His Excellency Shri Thawar Chand Gehlot, Honorable Governor of Karnataka; Guests of Honor, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Union Minister of State for Science and Technology and Minister in Prime Minister's Office, Government of India; Honorable Professor S.P. Singh Baghel, Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Government of India; President NAMS, Dr. Shiv Kumar Sarin; Dr. M.R. Jairam Sir, Chairman of the Gokula Education Foundation and Chief Patron of NAMSCon 2023; President-elect NAMS, Dr. Digambar Behra; Pro-Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences, Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Dr. O.P. Kharbanda; NAMS past President, Dr. Saroj Churamani Gopal; Council members, Dr. Velu Nair, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and Dr. Anil Kumar Jain; Chairman of the Local Organizing Committee, Dr. Shalini C. Nui; Organizing Secretary of the Conference, Dr. Nandakumar B.S.
I request you all to be seated, please. May I now request the dignitaries on the stage to step forward and mark the beginning of today's solemn occasion by lighting the lamp.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणं
I would request the dignitaries and all those present in the audience to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
May we now request the organizing chairperson, Dr. Shalini C. Nui, Principal and Dean, Ramaiah Medical College, to deliver the welcome address.
Wishing you all a very pleasant evening. Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Tawarchand Gehlot, Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Professor S.P. Singh Baghel, it is my honor to extend a warm welcome to you for this 63rd Annual Conference of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. Initially named as the Indian Academy of Medical Sciences, it was inaugurated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in 1961. The National Academy is now a premier institution fostering education, innovation, and research in medical sciences. The Academy awards memberships and fellowships based on stringent criteria. Eminent scientists are awarded as honorary fellows. Several awards and orations have been instituted by the Academy. We are therefore honored to be hosting the 63rd Annual Conference in Ramaiah Medical College, which was founded in 1979 by Shri Dr. M.S. Ramaiah, philanthropist, educationist, and a pioneer of social equity. Digitalization has now become a part of the social fabric, and hence we zeroed down on the topic, enhancing healthcare through digital innovations. I extend my deepest gratitude to all our distinguished guests on and off the dais, participants and speakers for being a part of this remarkable conference, which is multidisciplinary, which includes medical, dental, pharmacy, physiotherapy, and nursing faculties. On behalf of the Ramaiah team, welcome you all to the conference, and we welcome you to our campus. We hope you have an enriching experience. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those wonderful words. May I now request Dr. O.P. Karbanda, Pro Vice Chancellor, Health Sciences, Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Chief Mentor, NAMSCON 2023, to speak a few words about the background and highlights of NAMSCON 2023.
A very good evening to you. His Excellency Honorable Governor of Karnataka, Shri Thavar Singh Gehlot Ji, Minister of State for Science and Technology, and in PMO, Dr. Jitendra Singh Ji, Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Professor S.P. Singh Baghel, Honorable Chancellor Dr. M.R. Jairam, President National Academy, Dr. Shiv Kumar Sareen, Secretary Umesh Kapil, dignitaries of the dais, senior officers from Army Medical Corps, deans of the Faculty of Dentistry, Pharmacy, Physiotherapy, Nursing, and young students, past President of the NAMS and the incoming President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences. It gives me immense pleasure and pride and sense of fulfillment for having contributed to the empowering the healthcare workforce towards better holistic care through organization of this NAMSCON 2023. The NAMSCON 2023 is also combined with a convocation which is being hosted by the Ramaiah Medical College. NAMSCON has provided a unique opportunity to amalgamate all healthcare discipline into one and bring like-minded people from health sciences to think about humanity, patient care, and total health. The conference is unique in the history of National Academy of Medical Sciences, for it is for the first time we have been able to host 14 pre-conference courses on different varieties of subjects which are usually not taught or practiced in day-to-day practice, but they are required for the holistic patient care. We have included courses on medicine, dentistry, physiotherapy, pharmacy, and even nursing. And I wish to say that all these courses were oversubscribed, and we have to frequently change the venues. This speaks of the caliber of the speakers and also the interest of people in the National Academy of Medical Sciences. With more than 2,000 registrations which have crossed this morning, and also a large number of presentations by the luminaries from across the India, as well as some on the online from overseas, I'm happy to say that this conference has become a landmark in itself, whereby we will continue to foster the healthcare professionals with better knowledge and also, of course, nurture the National Academy of Medical Sciences. With my deep sense of gratitude, I like to express my sincere thanks to the President, Dr. Sareen, and the National Academy of Medical Sciences, all council members, for having faith in us to organize this mega event. And I can say that we had full support of administration from Dr. Jairam, Chairman, our Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, our Chief Executive, and all other office bearers of the administration who have given us a support to host this mega event. With this, I'd like to thank you all and welcome all of you to this conference. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai National Academy of Medical Sciences.
Thank you, sir, for those encouraging words. May I now request the Honorable Chancellor of Ramaiah University of Applied Sciences, Dr. M.R. Jairam, sir, to step forward and felicitate the dignitaries, starting with Honorable Shri His Excellency Thawar Chand Gehlot, serving as the 13th Governor of Karnataka since July 2021, is a distinguished leader with a rich political career, having served in various key positions at the national level. His Excellency brings wealth of experience and wisdom to the state. As the constitutional head of Karnataka, His Excellency is committed to fostering development, harmony, and progress in our vibrant state. His tenure is marked by a dedication to the welfare and prosperity of the citizens of India. He has been a member of Rajya Sabha and has an honorary doctorate in social sciences. He is reputed for his role in able leadership, skill, and governance. Sir, may I request you to felicitate now Dr. Jitendra Singh, who has an MD in General Medicine, Fellowship in Diabetes and Endocrinology, currently Union Minister of State in the Ministry of Science and Technology, and Minister of State in the Prime Minister's Office, Government of India. May I finally request you now, sir, to felicitate Professor Satyapal Singh Baghel, Honorable Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, has a Bachelor of Law degree and a Master's in Science and doctoral degree. Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. O.P. Kharbanda to felicitate Dr. Shiv Kumar Sarin, President NAMS, Dr. Sarin, is a gastroenterologist, hepatologist, translational scientist, researcher, and teacher. He set up the Institute of Liver and Biliary Sciences, New Delhi. He's a recipient of the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize and the Padma Bhushan. He has served as chairman of the Board of Governors of Medical Council of India. I shall now request Dr. O.P. Kharbanda to felicitate Dr. Umesh Kapil, Secretary NAMS. Dr. Umesh Kapil, Secretary NAMS, is a reputed name in the field of public health, nutrition, and epidemiology. He has worked in the field of prevention of micronutrient deficiencies across the lifespan. Amongst numerous other awards, he has received the Senior Scientist Award from the Nutritional Society of India. Thank you, gentlemen. We now request Dr. Umesh Kapil, Secretary NAMS, to kindly initiate further proceedings.
मेरा कागज कहाँ गया मेरा कागज कहाँ गया मेरा कागज कहाँ गया Namaskar, good evening. It's a proud privilege to initiate the proceedings of convocation. I request Professor Sarin I present the fellows, members, and associate fellows who have been elected during 2023 to award them scrolls. May I present the fellows? Please, Dr. Arun Kumar Agarwal.
In the name and authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you all as fellows thereof. Dr. Kapil to present the names of the fellows.
My apologies, sir. May I request Dr. Arun Kumar Agarwal, please.
May I request the Honorable Governor, sir, and Dr. Jiten Singh ji and Dr. Baghel sir to kindly come.
Dr. Anil Kumar Arora. अरे यार डॉक्टर मोहम्मद जाहिद. डॉक्टर अनिल कुमार अरोड़ा प्लीज. डॉक्टर अनिल कुमार बोला ना.
You take over.
अशरफ साहब. डॉक्टर अनिल कुमार अरोड़ा. डॉक्टर मोहम्मद जाहिद अशरफ.
We had earlier written.
डॉक्टर अरुण बंसल.
समय के कारण काट दिया था सर.
डॉक्टर संदीप बसु. डॉक्टर पंकज भारद्वाज. डॉक्टर सुषमा भटनागर. डॉक्टर मदन लाल. डॉक्टर ठाकुर प्रसाद चतुर्वेदी. डॉक्टर प्रभात कुमार चौधरी. डॉक्टर शांता दत्ता प्लीज. डॉक्टर सुनीला गर्ग. डॉक्टर सुशांता कुमार घोष. डॉक्टर सोनू गोयल. डॉक्टर अनमोल गुप्ता. डॉक्टर अशोक कुमार जैना. डॉक्टर कालरा.
Please clap. You're not clapping. What's happening? They are all the most eminent fellows.
डॉक्टर आरती कपिल.
Keep clapping. Yes.
प्रोफेसर कार. डॉक्टर ज्योति अग्रवाल. तो सॉरी ज्योति कोतवाल.
Director जोधपुर एम्स and
दरभंगा देख रहे हैं.
and दरभंगा दोनों देख.
दरभंगा
Very good. उनको सर.
डॉक्टर भारती कुलकर्णी. डॉक्टर सुबोध कुमार. डॉक्टर दिनेश कुमार. डॉक्टर फरजाना मेहदी. डॉक्टर बिंदु मेनन. Dr. Bajanti Mala Mishra. Dr. Vishwanathan Mohan. Dr. Amit Nagar.
पूरी डायबिटीज़ कंट्री की चलाते हैं डॉक्टर मोहन सर, मोहन डायबिटीज़ फ्रॉम चेन्नई से।
Dr. Subina Narang. Dr. Nanda Kumar. Dr. Subina. Dr. Naresh. Dr. Pramod Kumar Nigam. Dr. Surinder Singh Rana. Professor Girja Prasad Rath. Dr. D.C.S. Reddy. Dr. Ram Samuj. Dr. Satya Narayan. Dr. Ramesh Kumar Sen. Dr. Rati Ram Sharma. Dr. Sukesh Narayan Sinha. Dr. Sunit Kumar Singh. Dr. Sanjeev Sinha. Dr. Vikram Singh. Dr. Ravinder Kumar Soni. Dr. Abhinash Supe.
He is from Bombay, doing all the medical education.
Dr. Sunita Tiwari.
Very eminent.
Dr. Swasti Tiwari. Dr. Professor Manjari Tripathi. Dr. Vishnu.
Members have to be given bigger claps. They are younger, they have miles to go. Please keep clapping.
Dr. Vandana Sridhar. Dr. Divya M.R. Dr. Neeraj Garg. Dr. Ruchi Garg.
Congratulations.
Dr. Sujoy Ghosh. Dr. Seema Gupta. कोई बातें भी देख लेते। डॉक्टर कृष्णा किशोर।
इधर देखिए।
डॉक्टर
उधर जाइए। कृष्णा किशोर।
डॉक्टर रणबीर सिंह। डॉक्टर सुक्षम जैन। Dr. Arvind Kumar Kankane, Dr. Vikram Khanna, Dr. Kulsheshta, Dr. Ashok Kumar, Dr. Dinesh Kumar, Dr. Manoj Kumar, Dr. Rajiv Kumar, Dr. Rajiv Kumar Gupta, Dr. Gokul Krishnan, Dr. Shipra Gupta, Dr. Rakhi Maiwal, Dr. Mani
She is in our ILBS,
Bhaskan,
a very rising star.
Darshiv Shakti, Dr. Shubha Lakshmi Margekar,
Congratulations.
Dr. Anupam Mittal, Dr. Gyan Prakash Modi, Dr. Bindu Nair, Dr. Jitendra Kumar Singh, Dr. Praful Dr. Shibani Pandey, Dr. Ishita Pant, Dr. Priyanka, Dr. Muthu Krishnan,
Big round of applause, please. Congratulations.
Dr. Rahul Pangoria,
This is yours.
Dr. Dr. Manisha, Dr. Shamanjit Sahu, Dr. Priyanka, Dr. Shankar, Dr. Arun Kumar Sharma, Dr. Deepti Shastri, Dr. Saurabh, Dr. Nabeen Singh, Dr. Santosh Kumar Singh,
Congratulations.
Dr. Rabinder Singh, Dr. Hari Shankar Joshi,
Congratulations.
Dr. Ranjana Singh, Dr. Lalit Takia,
Congratulations.
Dr. Tamaria,
Congratulations.
Dr. Arunesh Kumar Tiwari,
Congratulations.
Dr. Nirupama,
Congratulations.
Dr. Kashnar Verma,
Congratulations.
Dr. Gayatri Vishwakarma,
Congratulations.
Dr. Satyendra
Congratulations. Congratulations.
respected President NAMS, with your kind permission, I take the names of the associate fellows to be admitted to the NAMS family.
In the
Doctor,
name,
in
the name and by the authority vested in me as the President of the National Academy of Medical Sciences, I admit you all as Associate Fellow thereof.
Dr. Archana, Dr. Manasa Allah,
Associate, less than 45 years.
Dr. Abhijit Chaudhary,
Congrats.
Dr. Usha Devi,
Liver specialist.
Dr. Rahul Gupta, Dr. Soumya Jagannath, Dr. Rabin Kumar, Dr. Divya,
Yes.
Dr. Pinaki Kar,
फिर मेंबर फिर एसोसिएट ये 45 से कम है
Dr. Pulkit Rastogi, Dr. Murlidhar Reddy, Dr. Amit Shankar Singh, Dr. Sachin Singh, Dr. Kishan Pratap Singh, Dr. Shiv Lal Soni, Dr. Shantan, Dr. Vidula, lady, what's her name? Huh? Dr. Anil Kumar Dubey, Dr. Suraj, आपका नाम? Dr. Durga Prasad Prasann Mishra, Dr. Nitasha Mishra, Dr. Divya. Yes. We have a very important announcement, and we are admitting Dr. O.P. Kharbanda sir as an emeritus professor of National Academy of Medical Sciences. May I request the chief guest to give him the honor.
An annual conference. I am happy to tell you
the NAMS family and the numbers. Today, sir, we have 1,012 fellows. That does not include the 60 which are going to become fellows after this. So 1,012 will add another 60 new fellows. We have 2,562 members. After you, this number increases. 75 associate fellows and 9,661 members of what we call MNAMS. And above all, 39 emeritus professors, and after this we become 40 when Dr. Kharbanda is inducted. It's a rare feat, sir. In fact, every year the Academy recognizes and confers after a rigorous 3-tier selection process across all branches of medicine and allied sciences. Just about 60 fellows. So this is a very prestigious, very scrutinized and sought after Academy fellowship, membership or associate fellows. Sir, I just want to briefly tell you in last 1 year what the Academy has done. The Academy had taken 8 major initiatives, sir. First, we started an international fellowship to recognize nationals of foreign countries, NRIs, OCIs across the world, connectivity. We started early talent search by launching associate fellowships, which you have just given some more, to less than 45 years of age, the DM, MCH, PhD scholars. This is indeed a new, fresh air. We have to learn from you. So please clap for those who have come this year. The third initiative we took was called Navigate Medico. Dr. Jiten Singh ji would enjoy this National Virtual Graduated Medical CME. The idea was an MD student wants to do nephrology or diabetology or something. He doesn't know what to do, where to. So the national pool of experts was collected. And this is called as National Virtual Graduated Medical CME, which was launched in January 23. Sir, we have done 40 sessions of this till now. And from September, we were able to get the support of AIMS to call it now AIMS NAMS once a month CME, and all 16 AIMS will conduct on the first Friday, 3 to 5, a NAMS AIMS CME program, all CMEs. And once on the 3rd of September when we started, the registrations were more than 1,000 students joined. We also now going to the physicians across India called NAMS API, Association of Physicians of India, and this will hopefully be launched. But this will be different. How physicians in practice can learn skills. They have left the medical college long ago, and this will be how I do it. On job, learning the skills. The next initiative we took is NAMS LEAD program. By seniority, you don't get leadership. You become senior because you become associate, professor. To become a leader requires leadership qualities. So NAMS is now going to start a leadership program where we prepare the top medical people, medical superintendents or heads of departments or directors to lead and just interact with each other, and hopefully we start this very soon in November or so. NAMS in last 1 year also started state chapters to strengthen academic activities across India. NAMS also started last year and this year exchange of medical students, and I'm happy to say till March 2023, 213 medical scientists and teachers successfully completed their training through grants from NAMS. In last 1 year, NAMS has supported 28 conferences, workshops. The most important part comes, sir, by the NAMS established task forces. The task force is one which is mandated by the Government of India to create the task assigned. So we have set up 25 task forces. And we are preparing documents, and some of these have been already submitted to Government of India, and Baghel Sahab might enjoy. Alcohol and substance abuse, organ transplantation, which he led in Agra by having nearly 8,000 people committing to donate their organs very recently. Big round of applause for our Honorable Minister of State, Baghel Sahab. Sir, we have submitted a task force report on this. We also have submitted lifestyle diseases and obesity, tuberculosis, artificial intelligence in healthcare, and many more, including one on oral health, is likely to get the light of the day very soon. The Academy has been recognized by the Government of India as a nodal agency for promoting the continuing medical education for medical and allied health sciences. April 21 is the foundation day of the NAMS. We did try to get Dr. Jiten Singh ji that time, but could not, and I am very happy and honored sir has agreed to come today. Sir, this year we were privileged to have Union Minister of Defense, Shri Rajnath Singh ji, who appreciated the rich heritage and contributions made by NAMS, and he also congratulated the illustrious fellows. He also encouraged the defense forces to get connected with NAMS, and as a result of that, the DG AFMS, Lieutenant General Daljit Singh ji, supported, and now I see many of the army people who have come and joined, and they are doing in this very conference some space aviation and what army people can do and civilians to learn, and vice versa, sir. Now, sir, we propose, and we have the Vision 2030 for NAMS. Our vision is, and I would like you to pay attention and guide us in this, NAMS V30, which was deliberated by the Council last year and year before, now envisages NAMS to act as a think tank for policy makers in all spheres of medicine, including medical education, research, and cost-effective healthcare, to help the humanity at national and international level. We do hope that we can achieve this vision with a committed mission by all those who are new and youngsters. Sir, we need some help. We would like Honorable Dr. Jiten Singh ji to help us set up a consortium of national and international academies. Sir, you have a very, very vast experience and also the authority to create a consortium. People go to a conference, a diabetes conference or a liver conference or a neurology conference, but there is no one umbrella under which all the medical sciences come, and which will help for each other in a very large way. So the National Academy in US does the same, and we would like your guidance and support to create a consortium of national and international academies, professional societies, government and private institutions. And with that, and by maintaining the autonomy of the academy, we would really be able to reach very fast these targets. I also have a request for Honorable Minister Baghel Sahab. Sir, convergence in various professional organizations, and you are a grassroots worker. I would like us to be connected to the grassroots people. By sitting in big colleges, doing academic work is not. I would like you to help us connect to the village workers, ASHA workers in one way or the other. And by connecting, we were able to get the program of fatty liver disease into the national program in 2021. But with your grassroots approach, I would request you to help us reach out, whether it is by videos or by any other method, would require your guidance and help. I would have some message for the new fellows. Please learn from each other and respect each other. Also, tell that academy can help you, it can guide you, steer you. Make 10 more members, each one of you, fellows and society. And last two things. First, there is no academic head in medicine. There can be an administrative head, the boss. But the youngest of the young is the academic. In fact, there is a book called Tragedy of a Mathematician. The Tragedy of Mathematician, which was given to me by Justice Venkat Chalaya long, long ago. All those brilliant mathematicians who changed the world died before 28. We all have passed that age. That doesn't matter. What matters is every minute, every second counts. यह मत सोच कि जिंदगी में कितने पल हैं. यह मत सोच कि जिंदगी में कितने पल हैं. यह सोच कि हर पल में कितनी जिंदगी है. Start your academic excellence from today and enrich the NAMS and of course enrich all of us and serve your country and the world with best of the traditions, ethics and commitment to healthcare. Thank you and welcome to this convocation and grateful to all the dignitaries.
Thank you, sir. We now call upon Professor S.P. Singh Baghel, Honorable Union Minister of State for Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, to say a few words.
देश की बहुत ही प्रतिष्ठित संस्था रमैया विश्वविद्यालय के इस सभागार में नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ मेडिकल साइंस के 63 दीक्षांत समारोह में पधारे हम सबके गार्जियन और जिनके साथ मुझे लोकसभा में, राज्यसभा में रहने का, सीखने का, समझने का और आगे बढ़ने का अवसर प्राप्त हुआ, ऐसे कर्नाटक राज्य के महामहिम राज्यपाल परम आदरणीय श्री थावरचंद गहलोत जी, हमारे वरिष्ठ मंत्री, भारत सरकार में राज्य मंत्री स्वतंत्र प्रभार साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह जी, जिनको कई साल पहले नेम्स से जुड़ने का भी अवसर प्राप्त हुआ है, जो अब बिना अल्ट्रासाउंड के शक्ल देख के बता देते हैं कि फैटी लीवर एल्कोहलिक है या नॉन एल्कोहलिक है, वो किस ग्रेड का है। ऐसे आपके अध्यक्ष नेम्स के डॉक्टर शिव के सरीन साहब, डॉक्टर शालिनी जी, डॉक्टर ओपी खरबंदा जी, उमेश कपिल जी और इस संस्था के चांसलर डॉक्टर एम.आर. जयराम साहब, विभिन्न डेंट्री, नर्सिंग, मेडिकल साइंस, फार्मेसी, फिजियोथेरेपी, इन सब से जुड़े हुए देवियों एवं सज्जनों और इस सभागार में फेलोज़, मेंबर्स, असिस्टेंट फेलोज़, संस्था के जुड़े हुए सभी फैकल्टीज, देवियों एवं सज्जनों, पत्रकार साथियों, नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ मेडिकल साइंस द्वारा आयोजित इस 63वें वार्षिक सम्मेलन के दीक्षांत समारोह में आपसे मिलने और आपसे को संबोधित करने का मेरा अवसर प्राप्त हुआ। ये मेरा सौभाग्य है। मैं इस दीक्षांत समारोह में सभी निर्वाचित फेलोज़, सदस्यों और एसोसिएट फेलोज़ को बधाई देना चाहूँगा और डॉक्टर खरबंदा को भी, जिनको ये मानद उपाधि मिली है प्रोफेसर की लाइफ लॉन्ग, मुझे यकीन है कि आप अकादमी को समृद्ध करेंगे और समर्पण के साथ देश की सेवा करेंगे। अपने राजनीतिक जीवन में जिन लोगों के नाम सुना करता था, जिनको सिफारिशें भी बहुत की हैं मैंने, टेलीफोन भी बहुत किए हैं, जिनसे मिला नहीं था, ऐसे देश भर के प्रतिष्ठित चिकित्सकों का से मिलने का और उनको सम्मानित करने का मुझे अवसर प्राप्त हुआ है। मैं कह सकता हूं कि एक छत के नीचे आज हिंदुस्तान के विभिन्न विषयों के विशेषज्ञ लोग बैठे हुए हैं। मैं महाभारत की भाषा में बोलूं तो रथी, अतिरथी और महारथियों का ये संगम है। अब 2-3 दिन जो वैचारिक मंथन करेंगे, किया भी है, संभवतः 1000 से ज़्यादा छात्र लोगों ने यहाँ टेक्निकल सेशन को अटेंड किया है। तो इस वैचारिक मंथन से जो अमृत निकलेगा वो देश के काम आएगा, देश की गरीब जनता के काम आएगा, मरीजों के काम आएगा और मानवता के काम आएगा। जिस संस्था का जन्म मेरे जन्म के साथ पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू और राधा कृष्णन जी के हाथों हुआ है, जिससे देश के बहुत प्रतिष्ठित लोग जुड़े हुए हैं, चाहे वो APJ अब्दुल कलाम साहब रहा हों, डॉक्टर VC राय साहब जो मुख्यमंत्री भी रहे हैं, जिनके नाम से बहुत बड़ा पुरस्कार है, MS बलियाथन साहब, और उसी कड़ी की अंतिम चैन तो नहीं, लेकिन उसी कड़ी के इस समय के पायदान पर खड़े हुए डॉक्टर सरीन साहब। बहुत ही प्रतिष्ठित संस्था है। एक स्वास्थ्य राज्य मंत्री के रूप में आप जो भी हमें नेम्स के लोग अपनी विचार मंथन करेंगे, जो सुझाव देंगे, देते भी हैं मंत्रालय को, उससे निश्चित तौर से हमारा अपना ज्ञानवर्धन होगा और नॉलेज भी बढ़ेगी। सभी लोगों को, जो फेलोज़, मेंबर्स, असिस्टेंट फेलोज़ को आज यहाँ सम्मानित किया गया है, मैं बधाई देना चाहूँगा, शुभकामनाएं देना चाहूँगा। और लोगों को इनके गले की मालाएं तो दिखाई पड़ती हैं, लेकिन हाथों के छाले नहीं दिखाई पड़ते। ये जितने लोग यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, मैं साइको तो नहीं कहूँगा, लेकिन जुनूनी लोग हैं, कुछ ज़्यादा काम करने वाले लोग हैं, आम लोगों से थोड़े से हटके हैं। मुझे नहीं लगता कि इन्होंने अपने जीवन में सुबह टाइम पर ब्रेकफास्ट किया होगा, फिर 12 बजे कहीं भी हों, लंच करने घर आए हों, फिर हाई टी पीने अपने गार्डन में 3 बजे आए हों, फिर 8 बजे डिनर करने आए हों। मुझे नहीं लगता ऐसा कभी किया हो। और ऐसा करते तो स्वास्थ्य तो ठीक रहता, लेकिन यहाँ तक नहीं आ पाते। तो मैं 2 शेर सुनाना चाहूँगा, और यहाँ तक रुक मत जाना, क्योंकि पद्म पुरस्कारों की परिभाषा भी मोदी जी की सरकार में बदल गए। अब पद्म मैनेज नहीं होते हैं। पहले हम MLA MP लिख देते थे, फाइल चल जाती थी। इस सरकार में मैं पद्म पुरस्कार वाले दिन जरूर जाता हूँ, और जब उनके बारे में बताया जाता है, यहाँ भी थोड़ा समय महामहिम जी को बहुत कामों में रहना पड़ता है, मुझे जितेंद्र सिंह जी को भी जाना है, लेकिन एक हर फेलोज़ के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताना चाहिए था। असिस्टेंट फेलोज़ के बारे में थोड़ा सा चाहिए, एक लाइन का बताते ये किस क्षेत्र में क्या किया इनके, ऐसा अच्छा लगता। तो वहाँ पद्म पुरस्कारों में जब बताया जाता है तो मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगता है। 2 लाख पेड़ लगा दिए किसी ने, स्वयं सहायता समूह चला रहे हैं, महिलाओं के बड़े बड़े सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप चला रहे हैं, छपने का शौक़ नहीं रहा। पद्म पुरस्कारों के लिए नए कपड़े भी नहीं सिलवाई उन्होंने, राष्ट्रपति भवन के प्रोटोकॉल को भी नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा फॉलो किया। कई इतने इनोसेंट थे, पैरों में जूते ही नहीं थे, लेकिन जूते खरीद सकते थे तो खरीदे भी नहीं, जैसे रोज़ जी रहे थे वैसे ही राष्ट्रपति भवन आए। तो जब से मैं चला हूँ मेरी मंजिल पर नज़र है, इन आँखों ने कभी मील का पत्थर नहीं देखा। मैं अपने लिए नहीं कह रहा हूँ, आपके लिए कह रहा हूँ। और मेरी ज़िंदगी एक मुसलसल सफ़र है, मंजिल पे पहुँचा तो मंजिल बढ़ा दी। तो यहाँ नहीं रुकना है। अभी डॉक्टर VC राय पुरस्कार आपकी प्रतीक्षा कर रहा है, पद्म पुरस्कार आपकी प्रतीक्षा कर रहे हैं। और मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि समाज सेवा की ये पगडंडियाँ एक दिन राष्ट्रीय राजनीति के राजमार्ग पर भी ले आती हैं। और जिनको राजनीति में शौक़ नहीं है तो अशोका भवन के, राष्ट्रपति भवन के अशोका हॉल तक पद्म पुरस्कारों के लिए ले जाती हैं। और दोनों चीज़ ना हो तो स्वांता सुखाय से बढ़ के दुनिया में कोई चीज़ नहीं है। पुरस्कार इसलिए मिलते रहने चाहिए कि देश की आबादी 140 करोड़ है, पुरस्कारों की संख्या कम है सरकारी, इसलिए विभिन्न संस्थाओं को, ट्रस्टों को, सोसाइटी को देते रहना चाहिए, क्योंकि इसका एक बड़ा असर है। मैं अपने जीवन के अनुभवों से ही भाषण बोलता हूँ। 9 साल की उम्र में मेरे टीचर ने अंताक्षरी प्रतियोगिता में मेरा नाम लिखवा दिया और बहुत सारी रामचरितमानस की चौपाइयाँ रटा दी। तो मैं अपनी तहसील जीता, फिर अपना जिला जीता। जीतने पर उस ज़माने में रेक्सोना साबुन की सबसे छोटी वाली साबुन की टिक्की मिली थी, लेकिन ताली तो अब बजाना, लेकिन उसकी खुशबू से मैं आज तक महक रहा हूँ। उसका प्रभाव ये पड़ा कि उस साबुन की टिक्की जो स्व अर्जित थी, उसने 9 साल की उम्र में पैरों की कपकपाहट को दूर कर दिया था। उसने माइक का डर निकाल दिया था और मंच का फोबिया निकाल दिया था। तो कहीं भी भाषण दें और सामने चाहे कोई बैठा हो, मेरा भाषण अच्छा नहीं हो सकता है, लेकिन शब्द जवान नहीं लड़खड़ाती और पैर नहीं कांपते, चाहे आप कितने भी बड़े मेडिकल साइंस के बड़े बड़े लोग रहे हों। और मैं एनासिन की स्पेलिंग लिखना नहीं जानता हूँ, सेरिडॉन की, लेकिन पैर नहीं कँपा रहे हैं। ये उस अवार्ड का प्रभाव है। तो मुझे लंबी बात नहीं कहनी है, आप सबको बहुत बधाई। मैं सरीन साहब को ये आश्वस्त करना चाहूँगा, नेम्स एक ऐसा एम्ब्रेला है जिसमें विभिन्न विशेषज्ञ लोग हैं। मंत्री होना अलग बात होती है, विशेषज्ञ होना अलग बात होती है। और हर मंत्री को अपने चारों तरफ जो 9 रत्न रखने चाहिए, वो विद्वान लोगों को रखना चाहिए। सुनना ज़्यादा चाहिए और बोलना कम चाहिए। इसलिए मेरी जिज्ञासा रहती है हमेशा, मैं जहाँ भी जाता हूँ कुछ आयुष्मान पैनल्ड अस्पतालों से ज़रूर बात करता हूँ, किसी CSC PSC पे ज़रूर जाता हूँ, किसी CGS डिस्पेंसरी पे ज़रूर जाता हूँ, कोई प्राइवेट अस्पताल अच्छा हो तो उसका दौरा करता हूँ, कोई सरकारी होने के बावजूद ज़्यादा अच्छा हो तो वहाँ भी, जैसे यहाँ जयदेव हॉस्पिटल है, मुझे अच्छा लगा। भोपाल में सरकार ने एक बनाया है जच्चा बच्चा केंद्र, आँख बंद कर ले जाए तो ऐसा लगेगा है सरकारी, लेकिन लगेगा कॉरपोरेट। बस एक बात कह के मैं अपनी बात समाप्त करता हूँ कि हमेशा एक बात ध्यान रखना, इस देश में 80 करोड़ लोग 5 किलो गेहूँ चावल निःशुल्क ले रहे हैं। मात्र 12,000 अब 20,000 के शौचालय के लिए प्रधानों के घर पे सुबह लाइन लगती है। 9 करोड़ लोग मोदी युग से पहले खाड़ू से, कंडे से, लकड़ी से, तोई से, ढेंचा से खाना बनाते थे। 3.5 करोड़ लोग खपरेल में, पॉलीथीन में, सीमेंट के पाइपों के बीच में रहते थे। 55 करोड़ लोगों ने इस देश में मोदी जी से पहले बैंक की शक्ल ही नहीं देखी कि वो क्या करने जाते। ये हमारे दिमाग में हमेशा रहना है। इसलिए एक राजनीतिक कार्यकर्ता के रूप में मुझसे कोई पूछे कि आज़ादी के बाद नंबर 1 का सभी सरकारों ने मिलके मेरी दृष्टि से कौन काम है, तो मैं आयुष्मान भारत प्रधानमंत्री जय, मैं आयुष्मान कार्ड योजना को रखूँगा। 5 लाख प्रति व्यक्ति प्रति साल इलाज। मैं छोटे से 32 घरों के एक गांव में रह कर के पैदा हुआ हूं, तो मैं समझ सकता हूं कि हम देहाती लोग बीमार होने पर 1-2 दिन नोटिस में नहीं लेते हैं। एक दिन बाद हम चाय में तुलसी डाल के अपने जुकाम को ठीक करने का प्रयास करते हैं। दूसरे दिन हम काढ़ा वाढ़ा पी करके ठीक होने की कोशिश करते हैं। तीसरे दिन जो ये बड़ी संख्या मैंने बताई है, 55 करोड़ बैंक में नहीं गए थे, 9 करोड़ के यहाँ सिलेंडर नहीं था, 80 करोड़ गेहूं चावल ले रहे हैं, 3.5 करोड़ लोग जितने में LV का पर्स आता है इतने में हम आवास दे रहे हैं, शहर से लेते हैं, खुश होते हैं। एक महिला ने कहा मोदी जी को राम राम कहना, मैंने कहा इतनी क्यों खुश हो? बोली जो केंद्र के विधवा पेंशन 1,500 रुपये आती है, उसके 3 दिन पहले मेरी बहू मेरे पैर दबाना शुरू कर देती है। तो केवल खाने पीने का इंतजाम नहीं किया है, हमें हमारी इज्जत भी हमारी बहू की निगाह में कर दी है। तो ये मुंशी प्रेमचंद की पूछ की रात एक कहानी है, जिसको डल्लप पिलो पे सोने वाले और इसी में रहने वाले इसको याद करके 90% नंबर ला सकते हैं, उसके दर्द और मर्म को वही समझ सकता है जिसने पूछ की एक ठंडी रात एक पिछौरा चादर में काटी हो। नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने काटी है, इसलिए लोक कल्याणकारी योजनाएं गरीबों के लिए बनी हैं। तो ध्यान रखिएगा, जब तीसरे दिन हम बड़े लोग बीमारी के अनुसार चिकित्सक को तय करते हैं कि लिवर का मामला है तो सरीन साहब को अप्रोच करेंगे, हार्ट का मामला है तो त्रिहान साहब को अप्रोच करेंगे, लेकिन पैसे वाले लोग, गरीब लोग अपनी जेब में डले हुए पैसों के अनुसार अपने चिकित्सक का चयन करते हैं। मेरे निजी अनुभव हैं कि जब वो डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं, डॉक्टर कहता 5 दिन का कोर्स चलेगा। मैंने सुना है कि भाड़ में जाए आपका कोर्स, ये हमारे पास 45 रुपये हैं कुल, इसमें जितनी दवा आती हो उतनी दे दो। तो वो नीली पीली गोलियां बिना रैपर के डब्बे में से निकाल के कागज़ की पुड़िया में बांध के देता है। इसलिए मैं कहता हूं कि ये आयुष्मान कार्ड विश्व की सबसे अच्छी योजना है। हम सबको मरना है, लेकिन इलाज के अभाव में मोदी जी के कार्यकाल में किसी को नहीं मरना है। अब यहाँ आने तक के पहले तक 25 करोड़ लोगों का आयुष्मान कार्ड बना चुके हैं, 67,000 करोड़ रुपए निर्गत कर चुके हैं, 5,45,312 लोग अभी 1 घंटे पहले तक अस्पतालों में इलाज करा चुके हैं। तो मैं समझता हूं कि ये एक अच्छी योजना है, और आयुष्मान कार्ड धारक आए तो ठीक है, लेकिन कई लोग हैं जो बीपीएल में तो हैं, बीपीएल में नहीं हैं, लेकिन थोड़े से 1 नंबर कम आते तो बीपीएल हो जाते। रिक्शा चलाने वालों का ही उदाहरण नहीं मिलना चाहिए। 5 किलो बीघे वाला किसान बहुत परेशान है, ना भीख मांग पाता है और ना वो हाथ पसार पाता है। तो और जब आप लोगों पे, हम पर जो आता है वो बहुत परेशान होता है, चाहे पुलिस परेशान कर रही हो, या सड़क के लिए आए, या स्कूल, या बिजली, या पानी, या नाली, या खरंजा, या फाइनल रिपोर्ट, या चार्जशीट, या विधवा विकलांग पेंशन के लिए आता है, वो बहुत परेशान है। और आप पर आता है वो तो बहुत ही परेशान है। कभी 101 डिग्री बुखार आ जाए तो मन लगता है किसी काम में, केवल बुखार हो। ऐसे में जब वो आपके पास आता है तो एक अच्छे व्यवहार की भी उम्मीद करता है और ठीक होने की भी उम्मीद करता है। मेरा सौभाग्य, आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और हमारे किसी विश्वविद्यालय ने, जब हमने बीएससी की तो कन्वोकेशन नहीं किया, हमने एमएससी की तो नहीं किया, हमने लॉ की तो नहीं किया, हमने पीएचडी की तो नहीं किया, मैंने एक और एमए की तो नहीं किया। धन्यवाद आपने ये चोंगा पहना करके। मैं चाह रहा हूँ कुछ मैं भी ऐसे कागज़ वगज लपेट कर रख लूँ जिससे लगे कि हम भी पढ़े लिखे आदमी हैं। बहुत बहुत बधाई। इसलिए विश्वविद्यालय के ये दीक्षांत समारोह टाइम पे होते रहें तो हमारे जैसे लोगों को भी 5 बार सम्मानित होने का अवसर मिल जाता। धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत।
Thank you, sir. We now request Dr. Jitendra Singh, Union Minister of Science and Technology and the Minister in the Prime Minister's Office, Government of India, to address the audience.
Standing before such tall stalwarts, I thought I should appear to be taller. Thank you very much. परम आदरणीय राज्यपाल महोदय और बड़े लंबे समय से हमारे वरिष्ठ नेता भी रहे, हमारे सीनियर भी रहे, संगठन में भी, उसके बाहर भी, सरकार में भी, और व्यक्तिगत तौर पर हमारा मार्गदर्शन भी करते रहे, ऐसे हमारे माननीय थावरचंद गहलोत साहब, हमारे स्वास्थ्य मंत्री जिनका आपने कविता भरा संबोधन अभी सुना, प्रोफेसर बघेल, डॉक्टर सरीन, डॉक्टर जयराम, Professor Karbanda, who has also been awarded today, members of the faculty, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to be here also because I too happen to be one of those 2,562 members of the NAMS. We don't talk much about it once we are in politics, because if you in politics you talk seriously as a medico, then you are not taken seriously as a politician. And it's also the vice versa. If as a doctor you talk too much politics, then the patient doesn't take you seriously. So you have to learn to draw an optimum balance, but it's been more than 3 decades of a journey. And I must compliment Dr. Serene for having always undertaken new initiatives, innovative initiatives, as he was talking about the Navigate Medicals today. I'll come to that in a moment. But I think it's a pleasant coincidence that we are meeting at a time when the nation is in an upbeat mood. We just had G20, which has been hailed across the world as one of the best hosted G20 meetings. And the world has now accepted India to take the lead in more ways than one. Even in this meeting, we had this International Biofuel Alliance, which is going to have a huge, huge bearing on the medical fraternity as well, and the biomanufacturing area, which is going to be now closely linked to the medical practice as well. And this has also placed, incidentally, Prime Minister Modi as one of the tallest, or maybe the tallest leaders in the world. And this is also the time when the world is celebrating India's science and the Indian scientists, including the medical scientists. And I think the two most striking instances which has happened very recently, without being modest, I would like to share because they are incidentally related to two of the departments that I handle. One of them is the Chandrayaan, and the other the vaccine story. So I don't know how many of us realize that the quantum jump that has enabled Chandrayaan to happen has happened only in the last 4 or 5 years. Because when we started off our space journey, the then Soviet Union and the USA were already on the threshold of landing on the surface of the moon, and we were singing nursery rhymes. And America did land a human being on the surface of the moon in 1969, who made a very famous statement, one small step for man, giant step for mankind. But I was telling some of the American friends the other day, he went around, Neil Armstrong had a stall, but he could not see the presence of water. It was our Chandrayaan which picked up the pictures and the evidence of the water molecules. So that means we had the potential, we had the capabilities, we had the commitment, we had dreams in our eyes. But what was lacking was an enabling milieu, which happened after the arrival of Prime Minister Modi. And why I spoke of Chandrayaan is that space is a department which was till about 4 years back working behind a veil of secrecy. Suddenly it's been opened up to all the stakeholders. So we can't grow beyond where we are today unless we get integrated in a larger way, because we become a part of the global world and our role is also becoming global. When Aditya was launched, we had 10,000 spectators there at the launching site. When Chandrayaan was launched, we had 1,000 media persons at the site of the launching, where earlier on there used to be hardly 10 members of the mission team. So we have opened up to all the private players, to all the stakeholders for a larger collaboration. Same also the vaccine story. I know how much of the medicos here realize, and वैसा बिल्कुल ठीक कह रहे थे, we allowed the prognostic outcomes to decide whether to take treatment or not. Usually, when you are taught medicine, you are taught about prognosis after the treatment. Here the prognosis proceeded. कि 3 दिन के बाद ठीक हो गया तो ठीक है, नहीं जाएंगे डॉक्टर के पास उसके बाद. So it's the other way around. So a country which was hardly known, because it's not that we didn't have health as a priority in the government sector, of course, which happened after Prime Minister Modi came in, but even in our social life, health never enjoyed a very high priority. And there were also certain economic constraints for it, because a nation which was not able to actually fend for itself the daily meal could not always think of going in for life, particularly the specialty that I deal with, diabetes, mellitus, endocrinology. We have patients who make a calendar, missing drug 2 days a week, or oral antidiabetics 5 days in a month. और कोई resident बैठा हुआ साथ में डांटता है कि अगर दवाई नहीं खानी थी तो आए के hospital. Then I would call him and tell him, look here, this is this poor man's self-respect. And he doesn't want to acknowledge that he can't afford it. But that's how it happens. So we had certain reasons we could not give health much of a priority. But the same country today, which was not much known seriously for therapeutic health, is today acknowledged as a leader in preventive health care, because we are the ones who have given the first DNA vaccine for COVID to the world. So that speaks of the kind of talent that we have. It's just that the compatible milieu, the compatible ecosystem had to be provided. And it's become possible because of the sportive indulgence at the level of the policy planners, at the level of the political leadership. As Professor Waghel Saab was saying, Ayushman Bharat. I mean, there are a number of initiatives taken by this government, which could have been taken earlier also. आपने उसके गुण गुनवाए, लेकिन as medicos, in addition, I would say the most striking feature of Ayushman Bharat is possibly this is the only health insurance scheme in the world where you can get insured for a pre-existing disease. You detect having developed a malignancy today, tomorrow you get insured and get paid. No other insurance company, even if you suffer from a myocardial infarction, you go for a claim, they try their best to convince you that you have camouflaged the disease. You already had an underlying coronary disease which you had not, and somehow they manage not to give you the benefit that is due to you. So this is such a scheme with such a huge degree. So each of the Modi schemes has been planned with a huge degree of sensitivity. Now this vaccine success story was possible because Prime Minister formulated a special scheme, dedicated scheme called Mission Suraksha. And now we have the new medical devices policy. We are among the 5 top healthcare manufacturers in devices. Again, that institute is also being dealt by me, the Chitra Institute in Trivandrum. We are actually exporting devices at a much cost-effective price. So we are among the 5 top, but the least cost. And we are now looking up to $550 million in the next few years. And this has been possible because new schemes have been rolled in, like the policy for the promotion and innovation of pharma, etc. And therefore, the role of NAMS also has to reorient, as was indicated when Dr. Sareen, I appreciated when he mentioned Navigate. NAMS was born in early 60s, and NAMS or NAMS has been a part of the journey or the evolution of medical education in India. And when NAMS was born, it was not easy to get a post-graduation seat. We had very few government medical colleges. Private medical colleges were totally unheard of. I mean, it was beyond imagination. Even when my first medical college, of course, this Ramaiah became much later. Earlier it was an engineering college. Even when I was a medico, we had this Ramaiah as an engineering but not medical. So medical in private sector education was not known. In government sector, you had very few. Post-graduation seats still fewer. So where do we go then? And therefore we had diplomas. That too you couldn't be very choosy. And I think NAMS came as a very good platform, an alternative to train our young medicos. I very vividly remember when I passed out of my MBBS, one of my seniors said, "Saab MD to milegi nahi, koi diploma वगैरह कर लो." So my guide told me he could manage one DTCD, tuberculosis seat. So I went back to the hostel the whole night. I didn't sleep. I was waiting for the sunrise to go back and tell him, because if I go back to my village, they would say TB ka doctor aaya. It was such a, antagonistic world that I thought the people would stop engaging with me. That was the kind of the social thinking. Finally, of course, I did my medicine somewhere else, MD medicine, and then of course endocrinology, whatever. I mean, I don't want to get into my autobiography, so that's not the story. What I'm trying is that I belong to a generation which has seen the transition from those primitive times, because when we came in, the generation of the independence times was on its way out, but the legacy was us. We had our internship training in the sanatoria. Now if you talk to young medicos about sanatoria, they'll ask you, what is that? Because you no longer have such kind of communicable and tropical disease. When we were undergraduate medicos, I think hardly ultrasound was there. The CT scan came in only when we were postgraduate medico residents. And the list of the surgery, if you had 10 patients, at least 2 would be what is known as exploratory laparotomy. If you today indulge, you will get sued. What was that? You cut open the abdomen to see what is inside. The present generation medicos would not have heard of it. It was a very common term those days because even ultrasound was not available. You had those X-ray abdomen and through you could see the levels of fluid and this, that, and make some vague guesses. And suppose you had a hard nodule here, how do you make out whether it's a ileocecal tuberculosis or it's a malignancy in evolution? So you cut it open. Feel it with the palpation, see it with the naked eye, and then close it if there's nothing there. So now with the kind of, why I am saying so is that today we are not only much ahead of that, we are at pace with any other advanced country of the world. As I said, we are cost effective, we are highest manufacturers. And the best example again, which was that again was ruled out by me only, the mission quantum technology. We rolled out in March this year. So quantum technology is going to be a huge revolution in area of the medicine as well. We have already installed one machine in Mohali, the Tata Satellite Hospital, where the radiation beam virtually moves with the movement of the lung or the movement of the gallbladder to catch the exact point. But the quantum is going to be a game changer. But why I'm saying is that we are among the 7 countries in the world which are into R&D stage of quantum, not yet applied. And see the contrast. As medicals, we have been taught to talk in terms of statistics, evidence, and comparative trials. So when you do the comparative, you'll go back when the technologies took about a decade and a half to arrive in India. In 1970s, Houston became a very famous name in India because those who were wealthy could go there to have a cardiac bypass. Now you have a small age, walk into a corporate hospital, come back with 2-3 stunts inside. And the television happened in America in 1950s. It was a popular household item. In 1960, in fact, the debate that decided the presidential election when Nixon lost to John Kennedy was determined by a TV debate. Over here, we did not know what is TV, what is debate. That came here only in 1970s. And that too in the form of a small chitra. And South India, I remember in 1970, because I have lived all over the country. South India, I think the first time we had one small test match telecast from Chepak, Chennai, then Madras, somewhere in 1975. Bangalore, not even that. Whereas today, we are at par, we are at the same pace as in any other country in the world. So we are actually now in a position where the world is looking up to be led by us, we are ready to lead. Now the idea is to provide accessible, affordable medical care and also to be able to provide medicos in a scale which is accessible, because now I was in Northeast for 7 years. We have a huge prevalence of head and neck malignancies over there. Now you can't have an oncologist in every hospital or every district hospital, but we made chartered our plan, we would have one. And I think that is where these bodies like NAMS, Dr. Serene can come in. In Northeast, we had a very high evidence of hard head and neck malignancies. But you can't have so many oncologists. We decided upon a plan to have one oncologist every district. So what we did, I mean, that time we didn't have much of a telemedicine or this Navigate thing which you are talking, which is now a substitute for that. We entered into a kind of an understanding with RDR Cancer Institute, Madras. Incidentally, Dr. Hemant Raj there was my classmate from Stanley. So we chose from each district, each state, one surgeon, one physician, 6 months each training. So you have to create a whole genre of doctors who could cater to the emerging spectrum of diseases in the country, because there is virtual universalization. For example, type 2 diabetes mellitus was known to be a disease of the South India, never in the North. It's no longer so now. And some of the diseases which were known to be in India and not known otherwise are also now, I said, we have total democratization of the disease spectrum all across the country. The other day, there was a group of German medicos, they wanted to undertake a research project. They said, what would you suggest, which area? I said, you tell me the disease and I give you one. We have such a huge pool. And now the artificial intelligence taking over, Navigate taking over. I think there it is where the NAMS can actually step in, and the government can also collaborate in doing that, because we have to prepare for the next 25 years. The Prime Minister keeps saying Amrit Kal. But we don't know what it will be, because we, as a normal human being, we tend to look at that 2047 through the prism of 2023, which is not so. You go back You go to bed in the night thinking what will happen in the morning, it would have already happened by the midnight. And again, when you do undertake a research project or a thesis, you have a retrospective. So if you actually want to understand what I mean, go back 25 years from today. Go back to 1998. What was new? One of the examples was that video recording, VCR. No dowry would be complete without that. Today, if that is put in the dowry, the mother-in-law will throw it out of the window. And what was new in 1998? STD booths, because you didn't have these mobiles and they just step in. और नेताओं के घर के बाहर भीड़ लगती थी कार्यकर्ता की सर कि एक एसटीडी का बूथ दे दीजिए बच्चे की बेटे की जिंदगी बन जाएगी जब तक बेटा बड़ा हुआ एसटीडी बूथ बंद हो गया ये कहानी है 25 साल की सो जब अगला 25 साल आप देखते हैं तो so many imponderables but one thing would remain common is that India is going to take a pedestal role, a leading role, and we have the dividend of population. On the one hand, we have 70% population below the age of 40. On the other hand, the elders are also refusing to quit. ऐसा भी नहीं वो कम हो गए. The total number of elder citizens about 60 is also increasing. The lifespan is also increasing. At the time of independence, our life span was just about 55 or 50, not even 50. So how best to put that force to use? So NAMS will have to actually address itself at two levels. A, the elders are looked after without becoming a liability on the society. You'll have to devise mechanisms, whether it's the nursing workers, the nursing specialists, the household medico practitioners or the health providers. And B, how best to prevent the happening of disease at the younger age group. Because when you have more than 70% below the age of 40, you will also realize that you have the disease of the middle age happening in the young age. You have type 2 diabetes mellitus in the young. You have myocardial infarction in the young. So how can you allow the energies which are to be put to the nation building to be squandered away by these diseases? So I think there's a huge, huge role now, because sometimes why I'm saying so is, which Dr. Sarir may not say, is that very often it is said that NAMS की ज़रूरत क्या रही? अब तो एमडी भी आ गई, डीएम भी आ गया. अब ये उनके लोगों के लिए जिनको एमडी नहीं मिलती, जो 5, 7, 8 डिग्रियां लिख लेते हैं अपने बोर्ड के ऊपर. जब when you don't have a single big degree, you write 5, 6 degrees. Because I have gone through the whole rut, so I can understand. So this is the answer which I am giving you. Because the changing requirements of health, the scale of health requirement which is needed in this country. Because otherwise, when NAMS was born, the health scenario, medical education scenario was quite deficient. It's not so now. अभी तो आप ज़्यादा डिग्री लिखते हैं. आप देखिए, जिसने सिर्फ MBBS किया होता है, वो 5, 7, 8 नीचे लाइनें लिखता है. MRSH लंदन, फिर MRSH जर्मनी, गे कहीं भी नहीं होते. But that is not so. We have to make ourselves understand. We have to reorient ourselves, and our role is increasingly becoming more and more important, because we cannot provide, we are still not providing enough number of beds, enough number of doctors. And so we could at least provide a respectable health care, and if we are able to focus on the prevention of disease, I think that is another area which NAMS could take up. Preventive health care doctors, purely specializing in preventive health care. So if we could do that, we would not only be serving the cause of health care or medical care, we would be actually serving a national responsibility by preserving the energies of that huge youth resource pool, which is going to be the architect of 2047 India. Thank you. Usually we are expected to light the lamp as ministers, but since I have been a faculty member for more than 30 years, the habit doesn't go back, sorry.
Thank you, sir. We call upon His Excellency Shri Tawarchand Gehlot, Governor of Karnataka, to address the gathering.
नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ मेडिकल साइंस के इस वार्षिक सम्मेलन एवं कॉन्वोकेशन में मंच पर उपस्थित विज्ञान एवं प्रौद्योगिकी केंद्रीय राज्य मंत्री स्वतंत्र प्रभार आदरणीय डॉक्टर जितेंद्र सिंह जी, स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण केंद्रीय राज्य मंत्री आदरणीय प्रोफेसर SP सिंह बघेल साहब, नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेज के अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर शिव कुमार जी सरीन साहब एवं निर्वाचित अध्यक्ष डॉक्टर दिगम बेहरा जी, रामैया यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ अप्लाइड साइंस के चांसलर डॉक्टर जयराम जी, प्रोफेसर वाइस चांसलर डॉक्टर OP खरबंदा जी, कॉन्फ्रेंस के सम्माननीय प्रतिभागीगण, विश्वविद्यालय परिवार के समस्त सदस्यगण, उपस्थित महानुभाव, मीडिया के महानुभाव, मैं आप सबको सादर प्रणाम करता हूं और आप सबका इस समारोह में हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। पिछले टाइम भी मुझे इस संस्थान में आने का निमंत्रण मिला था, पर मैं कर्नाटक राज्य के बाहर होने के कारण उसमें नहीं आ पाया था। आज आप सब लोगों के बीच में आकर के मैं अत्यधिक प्रसन्न हूँ। मुझे इस बात की भी प्रसन्नता है कि आज मेरे अपने सहयोगी साथियों से जो मंत्री के रूप में यहाँ विराजमान है, उनसे मिलने का अवसर मिला। इस सम्मेलन एवं कन्वोकेशन के आयोजन हेतु रामैया मेडिकल कॉलेज के समस्त पदाधिकारियों और सदस्यों को बधाई एवं शुभकामनाएं देता हूं। प्रसिद्ध शिक्षाविद और दूरदर्शी उद्योगपति डॉक्टर MS रामैया जी ने देश की आज़ादी के बाद महसूस किया कि देश की सामाजिक, राजनीतिक और आर्थिक इमारत को शिक्षा के ठोस आधार पर खड़ा करने की आवश्यकता है। इस उद्देश्य को ध्यान में रखकर उन्होंने गोकुला एजुकेशन फाउंडेशन की स्थापना की और इसके तत्वावधान में निजी स्व वित्त पोषित तकनीकी एवं चिकित्सा शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में सार्थक प्रयास किए। इन सब बातों का उल्लेख मेरे पूर्व वक्ताओं ने, आदरणीय सरीन साहब ने, आदरणीय जितेंद्र सिंह जी ने और बघेल साहब ने विस्तार से आपके सामने रखा है। नेशनल एकेडमी ऑफ मेडिकल साइंसेस एक अनूठी संस्था है जो अपनी स्थापना के समय से ही चिकित्सा शिक्षा नीति को बढ़ावा देने और सामाजिक लक्ष्यों को पूरा करने का कार्य कर रही है। मुझे इस बात की खुशी है और मैं इसके लिए संस्थान की प्रसिद्धि का उल्लेख करता हूँ। एकेडमी द्वारा अनेक व्याख्यान कार्यक्रम आयोजित किए गए हैं और प्रख्यात जैव चिकित्सा वैज्ञानिकों को उनके उत्कृष्ट योगदान के लिए सम्मानित भी किया गया। इस वार्षिक सम्मेलन की थीम डिजिटल नवाचार के माध्यम से स्वास्थ्य सेवा को बढ़ाना है। डिजिटल प्रौद्योगिकी आज हमारे जीवन के हर पहलू को नया आकार दे रही है। स्वास्थ्य सेवा के क्षेत्र में रोगियों के उपचार, निदान और निगरानी के साथ साथ अन्य प्रशासनिक कार्यों को करने में डिजिटल प्रौद्योगिकी का महत्वपूर्ण योगदान है। स्वास्थ्य सेवा क्षेत्र की चुनौतियों से निपटने और स्वास्थ्य देखभाल में कृत्रिम बुद्धिमत्ता जैसी उभरती प्रौद्योगिकियों के प्रभाव को बढ़ाने के लिए और अधिक नवाचार की आवश्यकता है। टेलीमेडिसिन एक गेम चेंजिंग इनोवेशन है जो डिजिटल स्वास्थ्य और कनेक्टिविटी की शक्ति को एक साथ लाकर हमें चिकित्सा प्राप्त करने और चिकित्सा प्रदान करने के तरीकों को नया आकार देता है। टेलीमेडिसिन समाधानों से लेकर एआई, रोबोटिक्स और क्वांटम कंप्यूटिंग तक प्रौद्योगिकी मरीजों की स्वास्थ्य सेवाओं तक पहुंच और प्राप्त करने के तरीके में क्रांतिकारी बदलाव ला रही है। भारत सरकार ने आयुष्मान भारत डिजिटल स्वास्थ्य मिशन के माध्यम से समग्र स्वास्थ्य देखभाल पारिस्थितिकी तंत्र पर सकारात्मक प्रभाव डाला है। इस योजना के बारे में बघेल साहब ने हम सबको विस्तार से बताया है। ई संजीवनी के माध्यम से करोड़ों लोगों को टेली परामर्श सेवा प्रदान की गई है। स्वास्थ्य देखभाल में डिजिटल प्रौद्योगिकी का उपयोग स्वास्थ्य देखभाल के लिए रोगी केंद्रित दृष्टिकोण की आधारशिला है। स्वास्थ्य देखभाल परिस्थितिकी तंत्र में सकारात्मक परिवर्तन लाने और चिकित्सा सेवाओं को और अधिक बेहतर बनाने के लिए हम सबको मिलकर के काम करने की आवश्यकता है। स्वास्थ्य सेवा मानवीय सेवा है, ईश्वरीय सेवा है। आप इस सेवा कार्य को सफलतापूर्वक करते रहें और सम्मान प्राप्त करने की दिशा में अग्रसर होते रहें। इस 63वें वार्षिक सम्मेलन एवं कन्वोकेशन के सफल आयोजन हेतु तथा इसमें जिसको फेलोशिप मिली है, एसोसिएट फेलोशिप मिली है, मेंबरशिप मिली है और डॉक्टर खरबंदा साहब को प्रोफेसर का पद मिला है, इसके लिए मैं इन सभी महानुभावों को हार्दिक बधाई देता हूं, शुभकामनाएं देता हूं, उनके उज्जवल भविष्य की कामना करता हूं। आज़ादी के 76 साल हमने पूरे कर लिए और 75 वर्ष की वर्षगांठ भी हमने मनाई। आने वाले 24 वर्ष आज़ादी के 100 साल पूरे होने वाले हैं। आज़ादी के दीवानों ने जब महसूस किया था कि देश आज़ाद होगा, फिर से सोने की चिड़िया बनेगा, विश्वगुरु कहलाएगा और हम विकसित राष्ट्र की श्रेणी में अग्रिम पंक्ति में होंगे। आने वाले 24 वर्ष हम सब लोगों के लिए अमृत काल के रूप में एक अवसर है। 75 वर्षों की आज़ादी में हमने चिकित्सा क्षेत्र के साथ साथ हर क्षेत्र में चहुमुखी विकास किया है और देशवासियों की अपेक्षा है कि हमारा देश विकसित राष्ट्र बने। तो आने वाले 24 वर्ष हमारे लिए अमृत काल है। इन 75 वर्षों में हमारी देश की अर्थव्यवस्था विश्व में 5वें स्थान पर है। देशवासियों की अपेक्षा है कि वो और ऊपर जाएं और तीसरे स्थान पर पहुंचने का सरकार ने और देश की जनता ने हमसे अपेक्षा की है। मैं आप सबसे ये अनुरोध करता हूं कि आप मानवीय कार्य करते हुए, ईश्वरीय कार्य करते हुए देश को विकास के पथ पर अग्रसर करने में और विकसित राष्ट्रों की श्रेणी में पहले नंबर पर लाने का और अर्थव्यवस्था को और ऊंचाइयों पर पहुंचाने में अपना योगदान देंगे। मैं विश्वास करता हूं कि आज आप इस प्रकार की भावना को लेकर के यहाँ से जाएंगे और इस दिशा में सक्रिय प्रयास करेंगे, कठोर परिश्रम करेंगे और देश को विकसित राष्ट्र बनाने में अपना योगदान देंगे। मेरे पूर्व वक्ताओं ने विस्तार से इस संस्था के बारे में और चिकित्सा पद्धति के बारे में बहुत सारी बातें बताई। समय की मर्यादा है, मैं इससे ज़्यादा कुछ कहूँ इसकी आवश्यकता महसूस नहीं करता हूँ। मैं आप सबको बहुत बधाई देता हूँ, धन्यवाद देता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय कर्नाटक।
Thank you, sir. We now call upon Dr. B.S. Nandakumar, the Organizing Secretary, NAMSCON 2023, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. I deem it my honor to propose the vote of thanks on this august occasion. I would like to express my profound gratitude to the Almighty for providing us this opportunity. I thank NAMS, President NAMS, for reposing faith in the Ramaiah Group to organize the 63rd Annual Conference and Convocation of NAMS. Thank you, sir. I would also like to express my sincere appreciation to the esteemed members of the NAMS Council, fellows, members, and all delegates who have graced this occasion with their presence. Our gratitude extends to the senior management and leadership at Gokula Education Foundation, Ramaiah Group, who have helped us to organize this amazing event of scientific extravaganza. A special commendation is due to the diligent members of the organizing committee of this conference, led by Dr. O.P. Kharbanda and our Dean, Dr. Shalini Nui, and the excellent team of organizing committee. I would also like to extend the gratitude to the press and media for the extensive coverage of this event and disseminating the benefits of science in this 2 days event to the entire nation. We also thank the vendors, the other stakeholders, and majorly the participants who have come here to make this a grand success. Thank you. Now may I request President Dr. Sarin to declare the convocation over, sir.
We request the audience to please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We request the audience to please remain seated while the dignitaries on the dais leave the hall. Request all fellows, members, associate fellows to assemble in front of the college entrance on the ground floor for a group photo. NAMS fellows, members, associate fellows, please assemble in front of the college entrance for a group photo with the governor. Please proceed to the ground floor.